Hello YouTube, this is Minnie back. What I have in front of you right here is a Honda S2000 by Tamiya, and it is a build. It was a rebuild that I got from scaleworld.net, and I was given no limitations on this one, so I call this the S2K My Way. It features a parts box, just the rear fin that I got out of the parts box. It was a convertible that I smoothed the top out and made it a hard top, added a tinted back window, but it still does come off. And there's your tinted window. It's done underneath. The roof has been sueded to match the interior. I added Mercedes racing mirrors. This right here, the side vent skirts, I added off of a Mazda RX-7. There are pieces that are supposed to be on the front bumper. The wheels are from 81.com. The body kit, all the ground effects, the side fins all the way up, is styrene, evergreen styrene plastic. On the wheels, I highlighted the lug nuts. You can see the disc brakes. You can see I highlighted the lug nuts and then tinted the centers of the wheel with a little bit of accents. On the front end, let me get this back down in. On the front end, I added a Porsche. Engine vent for the hood to give myself a custom looking hood. Here is the front end. I opened up the factory grill just a little bit, and I put an intercooler in there. It does run a turbo. You can see a better lip of the door of the body kit I made. Added in the fog lamps. It is a right-hand drive. You can see I used a Scale World logo in the windshield, art in Scale World. There's a little window tag. Here will be the passenger side of the car. And then here is the rear of the car. And on the rear of the car, I added these 3 reflectors here, just to make it, give it like a different custom style tail light. And I took clear lenses and tinted them red and orange for the blinkers and for the tail lights. I added a piece of watch part for a trunk lock. You can see my Mini Dreams club plaque in there. And on the back bumper, I used the factory bumper insert for a Subaru BRZ build, and I grafted it onto the bumper and gave it more just like an aggressive custom look. The trunk is hinged and open. Inside there I used 4 8-inch subwoofers that I copy casted, and there you can see the third brake light. I still incorporated that. It has 3 audio bond amps in there. And for the interior, it's got, let me see, it's got draft 3D printed speaker pods right here. It has my Mini Dreams photo etched club plaque. I made a custom steering wheel that is a model car garage photo etch piece that I turned into a steering wheel by resin casting. Put a metal shifter knob in there. All the pin striping on the seats and the door panels was done by gel pen. I did the sun visors, and then I did the rubber seals too. On the dash, it has the radio head plate, so when you can hide your radio by pulling the door down or up. So I made it look like the door was up because the car is being parked. On the front end, I hinged the hood. I had added that Porsche hood vent, and then the hood, I can't get my hands on it. The hood, it's hinged and open. I always make my hinges to where I could pull them up and then set them back. I don't like the hinge open and straight up. So I had to build all the inner fenders, the shock towers, the firewall, the window cowl, this core support, the hood latch, and the hood receiver, and all that is all hand built. There's tons of watch parts throughout, as knobs and lids and stuff like that. It has a resin 81.com Honda motor. The strut tower is 2 pieces of watch parts, 2 pieces, and then it has 3 pieces of aluminum Monster Energy can. I made circles, and then I made the strap across. I added a coolant bottle from the parts box. It's got a 81.com turbo. It's got a TDR air filter. You can see I ran the throttle body. Here's the linkage. Here's the linkage, I should say. Here's all the cables. You can see the blow off cables are going back. The head has all the bolts in it, PCV valve, filter. You can see the braided hoses, the blow off valve, the motor mounts set down in there. Again, here's a better view of all the inner fender stuff that I had to build. It does have the radiator, and it does have the intercooler. Here's a piece of watch part to accept like the hood latch, and here's the hood latch itself. The vent is through the hood, where you can see through the hood. It wasn't just placed on the hood. Underneath, I had to do some custom work underneath to get my stance the way I wanted, and to accept the turbo. And here's the underneath. I had to change all of this right here. That's soldered and painted bronze to match the rest of the chassis, and I made my own exhaust tips. Very fun build. Really nice rebuilder. I want to thank ScaleWorld.net for giving me the opportunity to build this one for them again. I know there's not a lot of tuners on the top 10 list most of the time, but I'm gonna put my hand into the pot with this little tuner here. I want to thank Chip for the top 10. I hope all you guys get a chance to jump in and enjoy the top 10. This will be my second entry for this August for the top 10. And this is the final reveal of the build in the live video for Scale World 2. So they had not yet seen it complete. So best of luck to all those who enter. Hope you guys are having as much fun and enjoying the hobby and everything as much as I am. And may you guys be safe and have lots of fun. This is Minnie, and I will add some still pictures at the end of this. And you guys have a great one. Have a good weekend. Can't wait to see what the judges think of the 2 I entered this month, and to see what else you guys put out this month. Again, you guys have a great day, great weekend. Enjoy your friends, love your family, love your hobby. Talk to you guys later. Welcome back, guys. Now right here is what I'm showing you guys now. Like I said, my pictures keep flip-flopping, but I'm just showing you processes of doing the body work as I'm installing, hinging, and getting everything fit up. I do a lot of the body work here with baking soda and super glue. And then right there's the fin as I pulled it out of my parts trays. There you can see the mirrors and the raw. This is when I first started the body kit. I just cut the back bumper out and added the BRZ filler. There was the clear roof that I started to sand so I can add body work to it. And here I started blending in the rear bumper and smoothing out the roof. There is adding the layers to the front bumper. Now here you can see I'm starting to build the engine bay. As you can see, it came with the molded in chassis and engine bottom. I cut that out, and here's the hood before I cut it open and added the engine cooler from the Porsche. Here is the engine bay and me setting up the motor so I could check the distance for the firewall. There I had to cut in, I'd shown that I cut out all the molded in engine stuff that was stuck to the Tamiya chassis. After this video picture series was done, I redid the passenger side of the car because the wall stuck out of the fender at the end, if you guys noticed in that video picture series right there. Right here is everything's hinged up after I built the wall and did some changes. Not liking how everything was coming out, that's when I decided to change the hood. And here you'll see where I started doing the fender mods. And right here shows that I've put the triangle lips at the ends of the body kit. And right here I'm sizing up my intercooler tubing and my brake master cylinder and things associated underneath the engine. Here everything is in primer. And this is before I redid the wheels. A very good kit. Very nice to use, in great shapes, and it just made everything else fall together. You can see the tail lights before they're modded and the body kit. And here's some pictures of the engine that can't be seen once it's in the hood. Here is the motor in the engine bay. Now here is the completed build. Thank you all for following, and like Chip and some other modelers have stated to all of us before, treat each part of your build as if it's a kit all on its own, and it comes out really good. You can see there in that last picture that I added in fog lights. Just really love these wheels. These wheels are so sick. To buy the body kits for a kit like this is in range of $30 to $70 for some resin aftermarket stuff from C1, Hobby Design, 81.com. I just chose to do my own just to stay away from the mainstream on this one. You can see all the better looks of the engine detail. Judges, I'm sorry, I don't know how yet to slow the pictures down, so I'm hoping you get enough time to be able to see these still shots and be able to do what you guys got to do. Here you can see the strut towers that I made. And it's just the inside of a can, flipped backwards, sanded down, and then glued in place. I use the aluminum from the monster cans because they're thinner and better, are easily used to shape. Well, this is going to bring this video to an end. This is my second build for the Chevy Cheeseburger Top 10 August list. Thank you all. Enjoy yourselves. Have a great weekend. And thank you all that take part.